Hello everyone, this is John Michael, and today I want to talk to you about some experience I've done in the summer. During this experiment, what I basically do is I've catch some wild minnows and I put them in my aquarium to see if the goldfish would accept them as tank mate or eat them. And they, the four minnows finally, well, they were still alive in the end of the experience that take place in the summer, and I was very happy of this result because in some case goldfish that are too big or that never live with smaller fish tend to be very curious in nature and just eat all they can fit in their mouth. So I was very scared that my goldfish would actually try to do that, but they didn't. They were a good tank mate, and they didn't eat goldfish. Sorry, they didn't eat the minnows. Um, my I think one of the main reason why my two goldfish didn't eat the smaller minnows was because my goldfish are used to live with other small fish like my corridoras. So in the very beginning, when I first introduced the minnows, not only the goldfish but even the dojo loaches were very curious about the minnows and they actually tried to eat them, but the minnows were so fast that nobody could eat them, and eventually around a couple of hours later, the minnows were totally safe and nobody tried to eat them, and I was very happy about this. If you have a goldfish and you want to add some other fish, minnows are a choice, but be careful because, as I said before, if your fish is old enough to have a big mouth and to eat stuff, you will definitely try, and this could, end the life of the minnows very abruptly. So, if you really want to have goldfish with other smaller fish, one of the thing you have to consider is to try to do it when the goldfish is very young and that he cannot actually eat the fish, because if the goldfish grow with the other smaller fish, you will see them as tank mate and you will not see them as food. It's the same principle with angelfish and small neon tetras. If the angelfish live with the neon tetras when he's really young, you have good chance to not eat them. But if you introduce neon tetras when the angel is older, he might actually try to predate on them and eat them. And this is the same for goldfish. Um, the reason why I speak to this today is because, as you may know, I really want to add some other fish in my aquarium. And um, minnows could be one of many choice of fish I want to try again. The reason why I had to release the minnows during the summer was not necessarily because the goldfish were hurting them or trying to eat them all the time, but simply because my filtration wasn't sufficient enough to provide a good water quality in long term. This is why this spring I want to really upgrade my tank filtration system and also add some plants to help me, sorry, not eat me, but help me with ammonia and other stuff, because um, the worst thing I could do is to put other fish in my tank without upgrading my filtration before. Um, and obviously I couldn't put another goldfish in there because this is a 26 gallon, and putting another goldfish in this tank would simply be crazy, but I really think I could manage to have smaller fish, and minnows are definitely one of my big choice in my mind. So if you, like I said, before you try to attempt what I've done this summer, I really encourage you to do a lot of research. Watch videos, read a lot, ask questions to more experienced hobbyists, because I really don't want poor innocent minnows to get eat for no reason. Just because it worked in my tank doesn't necessarily mean it will work in yours. You know what I tried to say, right? So that's about it for this video. And if you have any question, or if you attempt this experience yourself and you have some good or bad result, please tell it to me in the description. No, sorry, in the comment section. Sorry, I always switch the two words together, sorry. So that will be probably it for this video. As you may notice, sorry, I don't know how to say that word in English. Notice. Anyway, you know, you see this big branch. This is new, okay? This big branch is new. This is what I'm trying to say. So if you have question about this branch, just look at my other video where I explain some of my aquascaping change. And this concern actually the subject of today, that is that I want new fish in my aquarium. So this will be the end of the video, for real this time. And yes, I just want to say you goodbye and thank you very much for the big support. It is really appreciated. Bye!